Chapter 13. The Kingdom, Book of Revelations. The reference to a new earth and a new heaven is in chapter 22 of the Book of Revelations, verse 1 and 2. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the old heaven and old earth had disappeared. And the sea was also gone. And I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, like a bride beautifully dressed for the husband. This description is resonant with John the Divine's poetic gift of describing an event that always sends shivers down my back. Jerusalem is of course the city of peace. My favourite hymn is Jerusalem, which is based on William Blake's poem. In my view, this is really the English national anthem. So what this means for me is that at some point there will be a big event which I believe is going to happen very soon. When we have a choice, the choice will depend on how we live our lives. This event could be called the harvest. More detail of this are provided in my book, One Way Zen. The three environments. I am indebted to ETS or Empower to serve for this explanation of how to enter the kingdom. There are three environments. World of the ego with a focus of I, me, mine, and biblical term is unrighteous. The religious world of clubs, corporations, religions with a focus of we and biblical term is self-righteous. And the kingdom with a focus of unity and a focus of thee and the biblical term would be anointed king of righteousness. The world of the ego is lived in by those who live by the motto, what is in this for me? That is, the desires and dreams of those that live in the world of the ego are dominated by selfish intentions. The world of religion is where we act from a slightly different motivation, to fulfill our desires for celebrity and devotion to idols. It is often a place of fear and power, and refers to organized religion as well as religions or cults of money and celebrity that is idolater. So this world has both religious fanatics and corporate power structures. The kingdom is the place we are all going to, where our desires come from a different place, where we surrender to the will of God and act in service to the One. We perceive the world from unity conscious and operate at all times under the law of one. Kingdom of the Anointed One. The Anointed One is the Messiah in Hebrew and the Christ in Greek, strictly Christos or Krishna in India, or the Mahdi in the Muslim tradition. In the Bible, there is a very interesting passage about a woman believed to be Mary Magdalene, who anoints Jesus with an expensive perfume called spikenard. One of the disciples, believed to be Peter, admonished her for wasting such expensive perfume on Jesus, and she should have sold it and given the money to the poor. While he was eating, a woman came in with a beautiful alabaster jar of expensive perfume and poured it over his head. "I, Jesus." The disciples were indignant when they saw this. "What a waste," they said. "It could have been sold for a high price and the money given to the poor." But Jesus, aware of this, replied, "Why criticize this woman for doing such a good thing to me? You will always have the poor among you, but you will not always have me." I don't know what you make of this story, but it seems that Jesus condones spending lots of money on the process of anointment. The anointment comes from the salts of salvation flowing freely. This is represented in the painting by the outer ring, which show the salt of salvation in their correct places, with the top of the ring open to divine inspiration. Painting. The painting is designed to awaken you the sense of a Christed being living in the kingdom, with balanced, subtle energy system, having completed the initiations, living as a unified whole, with the salts of salvation flowing freely.